Good morning, we're here today with Jonathan Arnott, UKIP MEP for the North East. I'm Michael Johnson and this is Jonathan.
Good morning.
Right, can you explain to me what the Court of Auditors are, please?
Okay, so the Court of Auditors basically are the people who scrutinise the European Union's accounts to make sure, supposedly, that everything is open and above board, but quite often, as we'll see, it isn't.
And can you explain to me what the latest report found?
Well, this is the Court of Auditors have issued a 320-page report, and the key finding is that they have issued an adverse opinion on the legality and regularity of the payments underlying the accounts. Now, in accountancy circles, of course, an adverse opinion is very serious. It's saying that there is something seriously wrong with the payments that underlie the European Union accounts. So this is a very serious issue, and it impacts on a lot of spending, over €5 billion across the European Union budget, which has been paid in error.
Now, is this something that's usual that is found on the reports, or is it something that's a one-off?
Well, it's not usual in accountancy circles to have an adverse opinion, but actually it's usual for the European Union, because this is the 22nd year in a row that they have issued that adverse opinion. So it does really show that things aren't actually getting any better in the European Union.
Now, would you say that this shows a sign of corruption in the system somewhere?
Well, I think what it shows is it's a system completely unfit for purpose. So the Commission tries to blame everybody. They blame the member states and they say you haven't implemented EU rules properly, and they blame the third party countries where, say if they send funding to Mozambique or Azerbaijan or Turkey, they then blame those countries for not implementing the rules as well. So what you've got is they're trying to blame 28 different countries in the European Union and a whole load of countries outside the European Union, but never take responsibility for themselves.
Do you think a lot of the British public are aware that these things are happening?
Do you know what? I don't at the moment. I think it was something that got reported a lot in the press over a few years ago, and I think people saw, oh, the EU hasn't had its accounts signed off, was how it was reported. But actually this year, very, very few newspapers and very little in the mainstream media have actually reported it. So at the moment it's actually going quite unreported.
And is it only UKIP who are highlighting these situations?
Well, yes, the Court of Auditors report came out yesterday, and I've put out a very detailed explanation and summary of that 320-page report. But I haven't seen anything from Labour, Lib Dems, Conservatives, Greens about this whatsoever from anyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.